Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, whether y'all are watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. I'm stoked you're here. I want to thank real quick all the channel members. Thank you guys so much, and thank anybody that comes through to check out my EDC content, my knife content. I really appreciate it. Means a lot to me. And if you like the content and like to be updated, if you hit that bell notification and the subscribe button next to it, it'll help the channel and it'll keep you in the stream of my daily uploads of stuff. So what I've got today is an interesting order from late at night from White Mountain Knives. I do a lot of shopping over at White Mountain Knives. I've got a code over there that's 10% off on most knives like this one. That's Juhvon 10, Juhvon, and then the number 10. You can use that, or there are a lot of other content creators that have codes, but this is from White Mountain Knives. This is a very unique knife. Excuse me, guys. I've got something funky in my throat. And I've never ordered from this company before. I've seen them at a couple of different blade shows, and they have interested me because I look at them kind of as a futuristic-y kind of company. I know they do other stuff too, but what I know them for is making really wild, kind of futuristic, out of the ordinary stuff, in my opinion. And this is one that had always gotten my attention. They've actually got it in 3 blade variations, but it's the CYBERTRIX. Let's see if it's going to focus on that. I don't think it's going to focus on that for you guys. You see. Anyway, it's the Rike CYBERTRIX-A plain titanium. So the CYBERTRIX is kind of a futuristic knife that they have 3 blade styles, an A, a B, and a C. So if you happen to be browsing anywhere or at White Mountain Knives, they actually have 3 versions of this knife. And the blade doesn't look much different, but it's just got a unique angle the way that they do. I don't even know how to describe the blade. But anywho, this is what you get. You get a Rike bag. Inside it, you get a little Rike card with a QR code and sales and warranty information, which is very, very cool. And then you get a nice little cloth. Don't see anything else in there. A nice furry double-lined, hold 2 knife kind of pouch. And then you get this knife. So, this is the CYBERTRIX by Rike. It is titanium and M390. I found it extremely unique because it has no hardware on the external, I guess I should say. It does have this little area in the back, which is how you take it apart. I won't take it apart in this video, but it's got a nice clip. Again, to me, it looks like a futuristic, glassy action. Whoops, that was me. So it's got a pretty light detent, which is good for what it is. I mean, if you look at this knife, it's not going to shake out. It's perfectly seated. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's an actual groove on the inside of this back spacer, which actually comes out, if I understand correctly, and then both scales come off, and then you can access the pivot and the body screws to take it apart. But you've got this unique little thumb flipper. So it is the thumb disc knife or reverse finger flick knife. And this is the A blade. So the A has, and this is not a review, this is an unboxing, but if any of y'all are interested in this knife, this has the front part of the tanto at like 1 1/4 inches with like a 2 inch roughly straight back here. The other one has a longer, straight, shorter flat, and then there's one that's just got kind of a straight blade. I didn't want the straight blade. I think the straight blade's a C. That's the front blade, the front angle, because they're both flat. Whoop. Cut there. That's the back. And then this is the front. Whoop. I'm trying to just get on that front edge without, so it's very, very slicey. It's got a great utility style. Again, I have no idea. Y'all feel free to educate me on what you would call this blade style on this knife. I'm really stoked to try it out. I purchased it because I was browsing, like I sometimes foolishly do, on White Mountain Knives, and I saw that they had these, 3 of them, all 3 different variations in the raw tie M390 blade. It says CYBERTRIX-A FS something. You guys can probably read that on a screen, but something that does have the A designation of the blade style, because like I say, there are 3 of these flat ground Tonto or straight blades. It's got a recessed liner lock that is super clean. You've got weight relief on both of your scales, a really nice neutral handle. You don't have any jimping, but those thumb studs give you additional traction. Drop shut. I mean, this thing is made, machined on the next level, guys. It is not a cheap knife. I want to say it is right around 400 bucks. I used my Javon 10 code on it because I wanted to try it out. Again, I have handled it in the past at a show, and I talked to the guys at Rike. They are a Chinese company. But yeah, this is something unique I wanted to bring into the channel and share with you guys. I will live with it. I just double clutched it there. I will live with it for a little while and kind of let you guys know what I think of it. Give you a couple of quick size comparisons of what I've got. It's a VV Baby Banter. 4 Max Scout with the Sawtooth grind. And then in my pocket, I have got my Jaeger and the Civivi Typheus. So it's a full-size knife, guys. This, if you look at the Jaeger, is a medium-sized knife. It's thin, but it is definitely able. So I'll put it in my pocket, and I'll share what I think about it with you guys. So that's the Rike knife CYBERTRIX. And I picked it up at White Mountain Knives. I'll leave a link to this particular variation in the video in case you guys are interested. And you can use any code. Javon 10 will work. And again, they do have 3 different blade variations. I was struggling between this one and I think it's the C that has a straight blade. But yeah, I've just kind of gotten on this Tonto kick lately, and this is not really a Tonto, but it kind of is. But guys, I appreciate you checking it out. I hope you found it entertaining / informative. I love you all. All I ask is if you'll please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward, love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.